Hello, how is everybody doing? Welcome to Summer 1. We're going to be going over Canvas and a little bit about this course so that we can be prepared for success for the Summer 1 course. Just as a little disclaimer, Summer 1 goes by very fast, so I hope that you're prepared for assignments that are due almost every day of this class. There are some days off, but definitely look at the course calendar and plan ahead and plan accordingly, especially if you need some time off and get your assignments done ahead. And just as a little word, we can get ahead in this class, we just can't get behind. So if there's anything that's going on that's making you kind of get a little nervous about this class, please email me right away and don't let things kind of pile on, because that's when it's going to become a lot more difficult to get caught up. So just as a little aside, welcome to US History 1. I'm Dr. Chloe Northrup, your professor. So to get to this page, you go to canvas.tccd.edu. You should be able to click on this course and be able to see all this information. Now, you can't start any of the course material until the course actually starts, but you're welcome to kind of look around and get started now. So you are going to come, this is your home page here, and you will be able to click on the Start Here orientation, and then you'll see that we have 4 units in this class and your syllabus. That's all on this home page. So let's kind of dive in and get started. There's some resources that are on the Northeast campus. That's my home campus. So just some resources that are there in case you're feeling kind of like you're struggling a little bit in any kind of area. These are all open for you. So as you see, here are the resources at TCC. We have a food pantry. There's an Eliminating Barriers emergency grant. If there's anything that you might need help with, please put in a care report about that, and all of these other things that we have that's going on. And I would love for you to definitely click on them and go ahead and make use of anything that you feel like you might need to take advantage of. All right, so back to the homepage, you can get to Start Here orientation there, or by clicking on modules. I'll click on the Start Here orientation though to get going. So this will take you then to this module page, and whatever you click on, it'll take you right to that area. So let's just click on the first thing, Start Here with the intro, and that'll give you a little background about this class. Please start with the orientation, follow the course calendar, and ask questions as needed. Again, please email me, and we can set up a Google Hangout. We can also set up an MS Teams meeting or whatever you need so that we can chat and talk about this course and make sure that you are set up for success. So this is just a little about me. I am your professor. I'm Dr. Chloe Northrup. I have a PhD in history from the University of North Texas. I've been at TCC now since 2016. It's kind of wild how fast this is going on. So yes, you can look more about this course. If you click this here, you can look at the ICR, and that's kind of just like a syllabus that's online. You can also find it under modules as well. This is just a little background that this is a 3-hour course, and this is my email right here. So if you need to email me for any reason, go right ahead and do that. So a little bit about the textbook. This is just a little bit about the textbook right here. It is OpenStax, which is an online textbook, and it's accessible if you click each thing, and we'll show you where that is. There are libraries on each campus, so go and visit the library if you'd like and look at the resources that are there. Anything that's tech related, please call this number that is right here and let me know. Now I know in my May class, some students were not able to get logged on right away and stuff. So don't fear if that's happening to you. We will definitely work up. They were all able to get caught up and everything. So don't fear too much about that. If something like that happens, we will make it work out. This is just a little bit of an overview for you. All right, navigating the course, please go over and read all these things, but I'm going to skip ahead now to be nice to one another. Please don't put mean things online. I don't want to see that. All right, just a little bit about me. Oh, you know, it says currently under contract to edit the Hamilton Phenomenon. It just got published, so I need to update that. All right, you can click on the video and learn more about me as well. I hope you've already watched that at this point. All right, this is your syllabus. Please download it, keep it. Some students like to kind of mark off as they do each assignment, whatever works best with you. Every student is kind of different when it comes to that. So I highly encourage you to do what works best with you. You know yourself, and you know what, maybe you'll update as the semester goes on as well, or as the summer term goes on. As you see, it's going to have the 4 different units in each assignment that's in each unit, how many points each one is worth, all of that will be right here. So some students like seeing it all together, some get a little overwhelmed, and I totally understand either way. And this will just give you background about the different kinds of assignments. We're going to get into that a little bit more. So here's just your syllabus. If you would like to update your name in the record, as this is an online class, unless you email me and let me know, I will just kind of respond to whatever is on Canvas or on your email. So please let me know if you have need to update your name in any way, and I would be definitely happy to refer to you as whatever name that you have on your file, or whatever name you tell me that I need to call you. I am a confidential reporter. This is not as present for online campuses, but this is still incredibly important for us as well. So if there's any kind of incident that happens, please talk to an on-campus counselor or any of these kind of things that are on here. I am a responsible employee, so I will have to report anything you tell me. I am not able to keep things confidential. That's what that is all about. It's all about kind of Title IX things. Extra credit, we'll get into that extra credit here. This is something that students will often ask me about, so I'd like to just highlight this really quickly. Students have to complete assignments, and if you complete them on time, that is how you are counted present. So if you get a very aggressive email from TCC saying that you are going to get dropped from this course or something, one, I'm not going to drop you, but two, it is based on timely submission. You do not have to log in at a certain time. I'm not going to be doing live lectures or anything like that you will have to be present for. This is based on timely submission. Academic integrity, this is something that unfortunately we do have to deal with, and this is about plagiarism. If you copy and paste something from online and turn it in and say it is your assignment that you wrote yourself, that is plagiarism. You will get a 0 on that. And if you do it again, I will report you in a care report. So please take careful notes. You are able to incorporate quotes from other sources, of course. Properly cite them, please. If you have any questions about this, let me know, and I am happy then to refer you to sources to help out, and also to library sources. If you need any documented different ability kind of things for the SAR office, let me know, and I'm happy to do this. Happy to do that if you let me know. If I don't know, I'm not able to help as much. All right, Unit 1, first day, which is going to be Tuesday, you will need to do your student contract, which is not worth any points. Sorry, please don't email me and ask me why you have a 0. It's because it's not worth any points. Then there's an introduction icebreaker, just making sure that we can log on campus and complete an assignment, all of that. You can also do a survey, citizenship test. Again, that's optional, that's up to you. That is due the first day. And then you can go ahead and get started. So the folder 1, all of this is going to be in there. Let's go back now. You know what I feel like? Let's go back to here. I would love to have 2 different windows open, the one with our syllabus that we can kind of go back and forth to. Okay, so let's go back down here. This is all under Start Here, and we were just looking at the syllabus here, which I again encourage you to download. Then you'll go to orientation. So let's get kind of started here. Each of our folders on here for each of these different kind of Unit 1 folder 1, they all will kind of be set up the same way, with lesson objectives at the first, links for any kind of sources that you'll need to look at, and textbooks, and then the assignments will be at the end. So that if you go to modules, that's how it's all kind of set up for each of the folders. They're all kind of the same way. If there's a link that's not working, let me know. I feel like I'm actually going to offer like a bonus point if you're able to find links that don't work, so I can update them and make sure that they are. So email me right away and I will be happy to do this. Okay, so this is again less objective. Each folder will have the same kind of thing that gives you the objectives and then how many points each things are. Sorry about the no points for the contract. Then it'll kind of give you an overview here and tell you when everything is due, and then tell you to kind of move on after that. Okay, we're going to just kind of skip ahead. You're going to have plenty of time to do all of this here. This is a video about Americans answering history questions. We have been like hand-wringing for like a century now, saying that Americans don't know their history. I mean, if someone comes and yells at me on the street and asks me questions, I know a lot about history and I might be like a little startled about it. So I'm not really sure if these kind of sometimes when someone comes up and just like surprises someone, asks them questions, that's really a good indicator whether or not people know things about history. So anyways, that's just what I kind of feel. So yes, everyone's been worrying about, are we going to not know our history and everything? Do I think we need to know it? Yes. Do I think that it's somehow much worse than it was before? I don't know. You know, that's a great question. And I guess it's hard to know. So please read all these things, know what you're signing, sign it, and then move on to you can take that citizenship quiz too. Again, that's just for fun. And then please do your icebreaker and welcome. So yes, if you want to put a picture on your Canvas, you're welcome to do that as well. Then I can kind of just, I like to put a face to a name as well. That's nice. Or if you don't want to share your picture, please share one of maybe a favorite pet you have or your favorite animal, something like that. It's fun too. Any of that is perfectly fine in here. So please answer this question and then respond to 2 different people. Again, making sure that we can just kind of do this. All right, then we're going to move on to Unit 1. Unit 1 is going to start here with our first 4 folders. You are going to go as fast as you want, and then you have a unit exam at the end. It says June 1, but I'm feeling like that is really early. I'm not sure if that's actually correct. I need to update that probably. Yeah, because that's the first folder is due June 1, not the entire unit. Again, I'm always finding fun little things to update as I do these myself. Okay, I'm not allowed to open another Canvas for some reason. Okay, I will update that day there. So here's the first thing, and each folder will have the lecture that I recorded almost 2 years ago. I'm going to be updating these this summer as well, so you might see kind of new ones popping up as I go through and re-record everything. So here's a link then to a textbook. A link then to the OpenStack textbook. Again, all of this will be in each of these folders that you need to read. Then there'll be a link to different articles. And these are these 2 different articles here that you will then use. And you will use the textbook and the articles to then incorporate together to answer this question. This is kind of like a journal entry. If you've ever done anything like this, it's called interpreting the past, shifting research on Native Americans. So you will need to turn it in. Notice I keep the folder open almost 12 hours later. If there's any issues, I want to just make sure that students are able to return it in. Please don't wait though until that moment. Get it in on time. And so you'll see that the assignment is 300 words. You are not just summing up the readings, but really responding to it and letting me know then what you've learned and what you are, what you kind of take away from this assignment then. So that'll be the first folder, and each folder is going to have either 1 or 2 assignments that are due that day then. So make sure to log on, look at this and get that done. And that'll be kind of the same setup. The difference then is going to then be the unit exams. So we're going to kind of now skip ahead then because you'll do these folders as you move through. So Unit 1 overview, you'll have Unit 1, that's due June 1. Unit 1 folder 2, that is going to be due June 2. Unit 1 folder 3. That's due June 3. Unit 1 folder 4, June 5. Look, you have a day off, and then you'll have your first exam. So this is already open, already ready for you to go, and it's going to be written. And this one is going to be 4 short answers, and these are going to be in these paragraphs where you answer the who, what, when, where, and why. Some students have had some issues with this with the who. Make sure to put a specific person for that down, and that will be our who. Then 25 points each, short answers, short paragraphs. Please email me if you're having any questions or you want me to look over them. I'm happy to do that. And at the time, see, Unit 1 is actually due June 7th, so you need to update that. Okay. Each unit, you will also be able to get extra credit. There are 4 extra credit opportunities throughout this summer term, 1 for each test. So how do you get extra credit? There are several different ways. You can go to a museum and kind of upload in this next folder here something that you learned in the museum. You can attend an outside of class lecture, or you can do a movie review of something that is related to what we are going over. The last thing that you can do then is visit this Google site that I made. It's not working right now for me, but hopefully it works for you. If you're signed into my TCC, you should, or the Canvas, you should be able to click on that. And that'll have a bunch of past recorded events, and it should have just a wonderful list of them all and YouTube links for you to be able to go and do that. And so if you upload this, then you will have the opportunity, and you should be able to start that assignment there. Click, and then be able to get an extra 10 points for each one. So if you miss an assignment for some reason, please take advantage of this, and that can kind of make up for perhaps an assignment if for some reason you're not able to do it, or you have other things going on. This is life. So each module is set up pretty much that way. That is the first unit. Each module is set up that way. You'll have a lecture, you'll have a link for a textbook and some kind of outside reading, and then an assignment. And so all of that is going to be kind of similar there for each one, and then you'll move on to each unit, 4 units total, and then the last one is due on, let's see, how far away are we? It says June. I don't know why it says August that your exam extra credit is due, but I think it was June 29 is the last one. All right, so lots of fun things we're going to be doing in this very short term. I'm hoping that you are ready to learn. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I really am looking forward to be able to see and meet a lot of you. And yes, please email me. Do not hesitate. If you just would like to set up some kind of Teams meeting or something, just like chat and for me to get to know you, I'm happy to do that as well. I'm really looking forward, though, for us to learn more about history. There's never been a better time to learn more about our past and how it's kind of informing our present as well. So thank you so much for being part of this, and please do not hesitate to reach out. I will see you all soon, and Tuesday when we are going to start this class. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you all on Tuesday. Bye.